On page 4, it's an application problem. We're still using the distance formula. Since it's a new page, I'll write down the distance formula. Subtract the x's. Subtract the y's. Square them. And then add them and take the square root. Now notice on this one, we do have a little bit of a kink in there. That is that I gave you these coordinates in feet. But I want the answer in miles. So when we're done, we're going to have to change our answer to miles. So first off, let's just find the distance between these two. So I'll subtract my x's. And I always like to go left to right. So let's say 0 minus 52,800. Well, that's going to be just a negative, isn't it? 0 minus 52,800. I'll square that. And then I'll do the same thing for my y's. I'll say 8751 minus 4251. Well, I get negative 52,800. I'll square that. And let me see, I notice my 51s cancel. So I get 0, 0. 7 minus 2 is 5. 8 minus 4 is 4. So it's 4,500 feet going up. Now, since these are going to be kind of big numbers, I think I'll just use my calculator at this point. I'm going to take 52,800. I'm going to square that. So I'll take negative 52,800. And I'll square that value. Then I'll take 4,500. You don't need parentheses, but I'll put it in anyway. And I'll square that. And then it's a big number, isn't it? That's actually, it's in scientific notation. So that means 2.80809 times 10 to the ninth. So I'm going to move my decimal place 9 places to the right. But I really don't need to do that because I'm going to take the square root of that answer. Notice you have an answer key on there. So my answer in feet is 52,991.41. So my distance is going to be about 52,000, and I have bad memory. So we're going to say 52,991.4. And that would be feet. But I don't want my answer in feet. I want my answer in miles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write that over 1. I'm going to multiply that by the fact that there is 5,280 feet in 1 mile. Notice I wrote the feet in the denominator because I want my feet to reduce. I want my answer in miles. If I just look at my units then, notice my feet go boom, boom. That stuff from algebra doesn't go away. It showed up right away here in the second lesson in geometry. So really, I'm just going to take my answer and I'm going to divide it by 52,000, or by 5,280. So go back to my calculator. I don't have to type that whole thing in. I'm going to take my answer and I'm going to divide it by 5,280. Now, I do believe they told us what to round it to in this question. In this question, it says round to the nearest tenth of a mile. So rounded to the nearest tenth, that would be 10.0. If you write 10, you round it to the nearest mile. It's 10.0 because that 0 is a rounded number. So we know it's a little bit over 10. So I'm going to say 10.0 miles is what we should have for question number 4. Now, if you look at question number 6, are EH and FG, are they congruent? Notice EH is 0.45 centimeters, FG is 0.5 centimeters. Maybe I'll write that down. EH is 0.45 centimeters. FG is 0.5 centimeters. So no, they're not congruent. If I would ask if EF and HG are, you would have said yes, because notice they both have one tick mark on them. Let's use that same approach on the next one. S to U. Well, S to U is 4A plus A, so S to U is 5A. And then V to T is 2A plus 3A, which is also 5A. So this one, they are congruent, aren't they? Because they have the same length. I think that's it for that page.